I'm Radha Menon.
And I'm Titus, Dawo. Welcome on board today's Express.
The entertainment show from the Midlands that brings you first-class stories on lifestyle, fashion, music and food.
Yes, this Express, it won't let you down, so keep on watching. We might have passed through your town.
And if you want to know what's happening in the region, today's Express is about to leave the station. On board today's Express, we go chasing after the taxman. Learn how to grow your dreadlocks the right way.
Express turns you into a top chef in just 15 minutes. And we shake the floor with Video Slam.
We're in the Rabbit House with Sam Morris.
And we find out who and what is Cheshire Cat. But first, the Birmingham Bullets go shooting for the top. In America, basketball is big bucks. Stars like Shaquille O'Neal and Michael Jordan earn millions just by dumping a ball into a basket. The Birmingham Bullets are one of the country's top teams. They're dedicated, they work hard, and they're disciplined. But is that enough to send the Bullets to the top of the table?
Bullets, 1, 2, 3, Bullets!
A good basketball player consists of 3 qualities. Number 1, you have to have some heart. You have to love to play the game.
Keep moving, look out,
The second thing is you've got to have some athletic ability in terms of speed and quickness.
Keep moving, there you go.
And the third thing, which is kind of an intangible, is that you've got to have some sense of that this sport is not the top sport in Europe, but it is quickly growing in its popularity.
I've made it from playing basketball for 5 years, and now I'm starting 5 of learning in bullets. So just keep trying. It's all about trying, and you'll make it.
Pivot, come back!
It's hard to build in aggression, but what you can do is build in some skills. The more comfortable you are in doing something, the more you want to succeed in it. The fear factor has disappeared.
The particular skills I have, which I bring to Birmingham Bullets, are my leadership. I believe that as I'm team captain, I have to lead, and I try and lead my players by being aggressive, by my will to win.
Hi, I'm Michael Jordan. I was born in Brooklyn.
When I do look at Shaquille and Michael Jordan, I do dream of being there myself one day. I think that helps me in my game a lot too, because I do aspire to get that far. So when I do play, I do think, okay, then let me try and do this, because I know they're probably practicing hard every day. So I'm going to try and practice hard every day too.
So I hook you here, right? I take the power dribble with 2 hands, and I go straight up.
I think the Birmingham Bullets have a lot of potential. From what I've seen, even though I've only been here for a couple of days, is that they have a lot of heart. They're willing to work hard, and as long as they're willing to work hard, they will get better.
Jump stop and bounce pass.
But they are very fast, and it's that ball handling and quickness that can make a basketball player. Height is not everything.
Take it here and go. Make me move, make the defense move. Make the defense move.
I'm going to cut the hair of international renowned superstar, singer, songwriter, producer, Mr. Taxman, with hits such as Devotion and Fatal Attraction. Respect, my God.
Respect you.
All right, then, let's chop off the hair, man.
Yeah, I want it low, you know. I want it well.
You want it low? So listen, how's life? I haven't seen or heard from you for a few years now.
Well, I've been very busy, man. Very busy, particularly this year. I split from my partner. I was in a production team called Defects. And we were in America producing an album for Carlton Davis, did some remixes for a Canadian DJ Rumble, produced a dub album for a house label called Gorilla. I split with him in January, and I've since been working on that album for my main artist, Ganja Ash. I've been doing some work with soul singer Tanya McDonald.
I've always loved soul music, and I think my voice is suited to it. I come from a family of singers. My sister Helen is very much into jazz, and I feel that my voice is a lot more soulful.
Is that low enough?
No, man, I want it low, man. I want it low.
Low?
Low.
So, as a boss, I mean, how do you treat your staff?
My staff, I treat my staff well. I think my policy is if you treat people fair and deal with them right, then they're going to be loyal to you. You know what I mean? And I never ever stand in the way of a man's progress or a woman's progress.
A lot of the soul that I've done on the Stush label has been written by Taxman.
The Tax, you're an easy producer to get on with.
Yeah, man. Well, basically, I feel like I'm a very easy producer to get on with because it stems from my experiences when I was signed to Virgin in 1990. They didn't release the tunes and then eventually dropped me, which took about a year out of my career, and decided that I wasn't going to rip off any of the artists that I worked with, decided I was going to make it as easy for them as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the living optimist. I've been called that many times by Taxman.
Okay, so what are you doing now then?
Well, basically at the moment, I've just completed a song with a wicked soul singer, Tanya McDonald. People remember her from You Lose Again about a year ago. It's a Judy Zoot tune, Stay With Me Till Dawn. The cover version will be out around Christmas. Wicked plug. Wild plug.
What's Stush all about? I mean, what are you trying to get out of it in the next 5 years?
Well, Stush is a label really based in Nottingham and sort of dedicated to taking unknown artists and pushing them out, breaking them out of from the street level. We'd really like to break them onto a national level. Tanya's quite fresh, but I have no doubt that she'll be crossing over into the national charts with this tune.
Where I expect to be in 10 years' time is basically on my own island. Sunning myself with about 10 gorgeous, fit, hunky men around me, just, rubbing the lotion in. But seriously, no, I mean, I don't know what the future holds for me, but I definitely see myself in doing well.
That'd be 35 quid, mate.
35 what? You must be mad. I'll pay you in lyrics, man.
You're the tax man for true.
Easy.
Yo, this is Chakademus.
Hello, this is Pliers.
And when we're in town, we watch
Xpress.
Every time.
Normal afro hair will form its own formation, yeah, because it's actually got a totally different texture to the hair. Normal European hair is very straight, there's nothing in it, so really there's nothing for the hair to form around. It is a lot easier when it's afro hair because it can form itself basically into a dreadlock.
I've had my hair like this now for about 2 or 3 years, I suppose, off and on, and I change it quite frequently. My friend Jan does it for me, for nothing. And to be honest, my hair is so fine that without this, I just look like Petulia Clark or someone, to be honest.
What I'm doing is actually applying hairspray to each section just to keep the formation before the actual solution goes onto the hair to make the process permanent.
Everyone says, Patty, you look much younger with short hair, but I just feel really boring with short back and sides or whatever.
It is damaging to the hair, but that's the whole, process of actually doing the formation of a dreadlock.
If someone said to me I'm making a mockery of rastas or whatever, I'd say, well, I'm sorry, it's just like a fashion statement for me, you know what I mean? I mean, why get so serious? I might get run over by a bus tomorrow, you know what I mean? It's just silly, really, isn't it? But I haven't had that, and I mean, I have had it for 2 or 3 years, and I do live in a black community. I think if I was going to get hassle, I'd have had it by now,
Most black people would probably be pretty flattered to see another, a white person with dreads. I hope they are. Well, I know I should think they just go, oh, cool, man, that looks wicked.
Do you want to really see real dreadlocks? Do you want to see real dreadlocks? Have a look at this, eh? Now, this is real. Here we are. Locks. This is a sort of locks which, it's not an overnight thing. It's not 6 hours. or 7 hours to make this or create this. Would you believe me, people, this has taken me 17, nearly 18 years to get it to this length. Believe me.
The foil keeps the heat retention in the hair, which actually swells the hair, expands the cuticle for the process to actually work. It goes inside the hair shaft.
It's not a fashion for once. It's a sort of holy thing. Why growing your hair? We live into a certain way of life. That means our way of life now, we believe in peace and love with everybody. We're not about oppressing anyone or fighting anyone. And to grow this, we live a certain way of life.
I think if you walk along with confidence, though, a lot of the time, people don't have a go at you. It's like a frightened animal. If you look like you're a bit insecure and, oh, should I have these? Maybe, you know, you would get hassle. I mean, I go to a lot of, I don't know, a lot of places where there is rastas, and I never get any hassle, so I don't think I am. And if I do, I'm quite witty, you know. I'll just go, oh, I love, or something, you know what I mean? Or shut your gob or something, you know what I mean? I'm quite lucky I don't get much hassle, you know.
I used to back home anyway, and, you know, when you go out to a club, it just seems to flop, and I thought that I'd rather have some style which was easy to manage all the time, and there's not really much than this. You don't have to bother washing it, or if you do get fed up of it, just tie it back or something.
Wash it regularly, at least every 6-7 days. Give it a regular wash, and the hair starts to curl and mat naturally. And every so often, if it gets a bit dry, we give it a bit of oil from time to time. Natural products, mind you, natural oils to oil it down. And from there, just let it grow.
Okay, Liam's actually completed now. There you go, Liam. What do you think?
Oh, that's wicked. Nice one.
The best way to grow your locks for all you people out there, if you really want to grow your hair, is 1, you throw the comb away. No use of no comb. You throw the brush away, and you also throw away the razor and the scissors. That's exactly what I've done, and it's come to this. Obviously, as you can see, there are all sorts. And I mean, we've seen all sorts of dreadlocks. You've got some that are fine. It just depends, again, just like people got different characters, maybe the character comes out in the hair, I don't know. It's a mystery.
Would you move from sunny California to suburban Gloucester? Sam Morris did. He came to England as a US soldier, fell in love with the place and traded in his gun for a hammer. Sam makes dog kennels and rabbit hutches for a living. We went to see him to find out why he chose such an unusual trade.
Hello, I'm Sam Morris, and I come from Gloucester. I own a small pet manufacturing company called Samson's Pet and Timber. We've been going for 2 years now, and it's turned out into quite a lucrative operation. As you can see, you have rabbit runs, dog kennels, rabbit hutches, bird aviary panels, and all sorts of pet products. You could do the same thing, too, if you put your mind to it. Pull him back, then. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's good. Oh, all right, Paul.
Have a good delivery.
Yeah, it's all there. The reason why I decided to get into the pet game instead of music and singing is because I'm not a very good singer. My close sense isn't very good, and this was something that I was good at because I'm good with my hands, and I have good mathematical skills to calculate for doing products like this. It gives me satisfaction knowing that people who love and care for their pets so much like my products and want to put their pets in my products.
Sam and I have been working together now for 2 years. It's been a very good working relationship. We do much business together. His product is very good. We're expanding all the time. Sam's joining us all the way through. We look back 2 years ago to what we've got now, of where the unit's expanded. The sales have rocketed through the roof because of his product.
This is the dog kennels that we do. We use the felt roofs again to stop any kind of weathering, getting through the ply or anything like that. We use a series of ring nails to hold all the facials on. It's quite large. This one here is actually for something like a Rottweiler or a large Labrador to a German Shepherd Alsatian. If you're a rabbit owner and you go and buy a hutch and you pay 40 or 50 pounds for it, then you decide, oh, well, the rabbit has to go out on the lawn or do whatever. You have to buy a run. It's going to cost you another 40, 50 pounds. So you've now spent £100 in houses when you could have bought this straight out of the shop for maybe 70 quid or half that price. And it's a beautiful accessory for your back garden. It fits in like the furniture.
He's keen, he's a 110% hard worker. He starts to work at 8 o'clock in the day and he finishes at 8 o'clock at night.
If I'd stayed in America, would I be as successful? Possibly. I'm a very adventurous and the sort of person who's always looking to achieve the most of my capabilities. Whether I've gone into the pet business in America would be another question, but I mean, who knows? But saying that, I mean, I do like Gloucester, I like England, and I'm just happy that I'm here and that I could contribute to the economy of the country, providing jobs and providing for myself and providing for all these wonderful pet owners out there looking for products for their animals. I find that everything's a risk. I joined the military for risk, knowing that I could go to war or anything else. So to me, this was just another venture that you take in life to try and move yourself up the scale.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, this is Samson's Pet Supplies. How can I help you? I'm always planning to expand. When is another question. The timing has to be right. The product has to be right. And a lot of the people who buy my products actually determine that time for me to expand. Thursday afternoon.
That's right, Sam.
I do own a rabbit. My rabbit's cool. Yeah, I love him to death.
Love you too, Sam.
I go by the name of Coolio with the flow down and go toe-to-toe with Hank Frank and Joe straight from the Mad Circle. I'm doing it for 94. When I'm in the Midlands, I check out Xpress, you know what I'm saying? The rock and this show on Central Television. Yeah, and it's like that.
Oh man, I am so hungry.
Titus, you always do this. Why don't you eat 3 times a day like everyone else?
I do. Look, I had my breakfast at 7, my lunch at 8, and my dinner at 9. Would you like some of this?
No thanks. Anyway, let's look at today's Express Quick Food Guide, where we have tips from top chefs who can rustle up something tasty and traditional in just 15 minutes.
Today I would like to show you how to cook the sweet and sour fish. Within the 15 minutes, it's really delicious. And I would like to show the ingredient for you. And this is the piece of cord. Just swing some sugar on it, some salt, and say a little bit of the pepper, don't too much, and some sesame oil as well. And then we can put the egg into it together and make sure everything is into the fish. It's really nice. And turn the fish. And then we can put it into the corn flour. Make sure all the corn flour go with the fish. Put it in the surface of the fish. And then we can twist around. Put it into the hot oil. Just slide it into it. Don't burn yourself. And also just leave it for the 5 to 7 minutes. And now we would like to show you how to make the sweet and sour sauce. And all the ingredients in here. We got some onion, pepper, bamboo soup, carrot. And here is the white vinegar, tomato ketchup, and some corn flour. Put some onion in it. And the green pepper again. And the carrot. Keep stirring on it. You can smell the flavor. It's really nice, really delicious. And keep stirring about 1 minute, something like that. You can put the white vinegar in. And the tomato ketchup. And stir fry for a few minutes until it's boiled. And don't forget to put the sugar in it to make it a little bit sweet. We put about 4 big soup spoons. 1, 2, and 4 of those. And stirring on it. Now you have to add some water into your corn flour. After that, turn back on the heat. Put slightly a bit of the corn flour in it. Keep stirring on it until when you feel the sauce is baked. Slightly a little bit again. And a little bit of oil. Keep the sauce dry. And turn it down, it should be ready. Here you can see the fish is ready now. It's only take about 40 minutes or everything to do it. But now we can take it out from the hot oil and paste it on the dish over there. Here you can see the fish, and then we can put the sweet and sour sauce on the top. Should be ready. And here the sauce coming. Put it easy, put it on the top. Here we are. It's the dish, and only take me about 15 minutes to do it. It's really traditional Chinese dishes. It's really nice sweet and sour fish. And now I can eat it. It's really nice. It's look beautiful.
It was Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat's the whitest DJ from down in England, man.
I am courageous, sometime outrageous. See them on the rhythm. Now me get see heroes can get furious, just like Spartacus. When me come and dance, we kicking up a rumpus.
A lot of the reggae DJs who I know see me like the most respect. I should have been up there from the time. Never had no bias business, jealousy. Never had nothing like that. Just everything sweet.
Get on already, so can't move on nobody. So that they should they you know me not distress nobody. Yeah.
What makes me different from Snow and Vanilla Ice is I ain't no hype, I ain't no hurry come up. I've done my apprenticeship in the dancehall and on sound systems.
I've known Cheshire Cat for about 8 years, something like that. We just come together over the sound system, really. That's how we met up, through music.
Have you ever seen a white man before? Full up a youths, give them in a hardcore. Yeah. So have you ever seen a white man before? Yeah. Hold him corner up on the mic, that's for sure. Me go a London, hardy massive, know me ready.
I ain't trying to be black because child lyrics, and it's a black thing from Yard, yeah. That's where it originated from in Jamaica and rare. But this to me, it's an English thing. Because I'm English, I'm Birmingham, red, white and blue. You know what I mean? That's me.
At the end of the day, if a man can do what he's up there to do, let him do it. His colour hasn't got nothing to do with that whatsoever.
If I make a whirl of money and get a record deal, I ain't going nowhere but Birmingham. I don't know anywhere else. Never been in. The furthest I've been is the Isle of Wight.
That's the end of today's Express. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Titus.
All right. Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's Express.
Shut up. See you next week on the Express, the biggest, baddest show in the Midlands. The 90s man, forget him.